I'm Anil Kumar sharing with you application questions on quadratic equations. These questions have been taken from previous test papers. The question here is, a rock is thrown from the top of a mountain. Its height h in meters can be modeled by h of t equals to minus 5t square plus 21t plus 120. How long will the ball take to fall 20 meters below its initial height, right? So actually we threw a rock, so let me write this also as a rock. Let me correct this, okay. So the question is, a rock is thrown from top of a mountain. Its height h in meters can be modeled by h of t equals to minus 5t square plus 21t plus 120. How long will the rock take to fall 20 meters below its initial height, right? So it's kind of important to understand what this means. You can always pause the video, answer the question, and then look into my suggestions. What we have here is kind of, let me give a scenario. So let's say this is the top of the mountain and that's the ground, right? So what we are saying here is that the rock is thrown from the top of the mountain. Its height h in meters can be modeled by this function. So this is height, right? Now how long will the rock take to fall 20 meters? So whatever this height is at t equals to 0, this height is at t equals to 0, how long will it take to fall to 20 meters? That means that is 20 meters, right? So we need to find time when the rock reaches this point. Do you get an idea, right? So let's get back to it. So we are given the equation h of t equals to minus 5t square plus 21t plus 120. Now if t equals to 0, what is height? What is height? H of t is equals to, we'll substitute 0 here, minus 5 times 0 plus 21 times 0 plus 120. And what do we get? We get 120. That means the rock is thrown from the height of, let me write here, 120 meters. Is that okay? So now we know the initial height of the rock. So this is initial height. Correct? Now the question is, how long will the rock take to fall 20 meters? So if it falls 20 meters, then what is the height? So let's write down. Height after 20 meter fall will be equals to how much? It will be 120 minus 20, and that is 100 meters. Do you see that? So from the ground, this height is 100 meters. Does it make sense to you? Now this question becomes simpler. Now we can write 100 for h and find t. I hope the concept is clear, right? So I took all this time just to make you understand this concept. So now we'll write 100 for height and the same equation, and then we'll solve for t, right? Plus 120. So let's bring it on this side. 0 equals to minus 5t square plus 21t plus 120 minus 100, which is 0 equals to minus 5t square plus 21t plus 20, right? So that is the difference in height. To find t, you can use quadratic formula, you can factor and solve different ways, correct? So you could do either way. So what I'll do here is just use the quadratic formula. So we can find the value of t by using the quadratic formula. So let me write down this quadratic formula here, which is, we could write t as equals to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. So that's the formula I'm going to use now, right? So what we have here is t as equals to minus b means minus 21 plus minus square root of 21 square minus 4 times a is minus 5 times c is 20. Is it okay? that much, divided by 2 times minus 5. That's it. So that's the formula. So let's figure out how much it is. So first let me calculate what is there within the square root, which is square root of bracket 21 square. Minus and minus becomes plus. 4 times 5 times 20. Yeah. Bracket close, and then we'll say equal to 29. So we get here minus 21 plus minus 29 over, this is minus 10. Is it okay? Over 10. Now that could give you two values, one with negative, one with positive. If you use negative value, then what do we have? The negative add up, right? So it is 50, right? So we can write this as minus 21 minus 29 divided by minus 10, which is minus 50 divided by minus 10, and that is plus 5. So that is one answer. The other one could be minus 21 plus 29 over minus 10. That will give us, so this is 8 over minus 10, and that is a negative number, 0.8. Now negative 0.8 is not possible. Time has to be positive, and therefore the answer is 5, correct? So the answer is, how long will it take to fall 20 meters? It will take, how long? 5 seconds. So that is how we are going to solve this question. I'm Anil Kumar. You can always share and subscribe my videos. I hope that helps. Thank you and all the best.